This is a film documenting the majestic lion prowling for prey in sub-Saharan Africa.
Actually, we're really just at the zoo, and that's Docho the lion, waiting around to get fed. Okay, we're really just at my apartment, and I'm a film student. And this is a documentary about deception.
Ready to go?
Deception. You see it in your daily life.
I used to manage a team of reps, and they would lie about stupid things all the time, like why they didn't show up to their events or things like that.
I like to give people that much credit in life. Come on, just a little bit of credit.
I think people in general want to tell the truth. Even if they're trying to be deceptive, they still know what the truth is and want to tell the truth.
But everybody has their days when, things aren't going all that well, and they lie for whatever reason, and maybe deep down the guy does have to pay his bills.
So I'd rather be told the truth than lied to.
But can you really see through deception? In reality, you've got a 50-50 chance.
Hey Ben, where are we going?
We're gonna go left.
All right.
Someone's either lying to you or telling the truth. So is there a way to meaningfully improve your chances to above 50%?
Look at the jumper he's wearing, hardly worn. Clearly he's uncomfortable.
Now what you just saw there was a brief expression of
The letters on your desk are addressed to Sir Thomas
trying his best to be His body contradicts the words. He's lying.
We treat deception like it's a superpower. It's X-ray vision, the ability to see through people. So we asked a professor in cognitive psychology for his take.
We are bad at seeing through deception. There is a history of research of trying to come up with these sort of cues to deception, right? And some of the classic ones are that people avert their gaze so they kind of look away when they're lying, people blink too much when they're lying, people fidget when they're lying, and none of those things really seem to be well associated with lying. So if you think you're going to spot somebody lying to you just by whether they look you in the eye or not, for the most part, it's not going to work.
If physical cues aren't reliable, how do you raise your percent above 50?
Hey Ben, where now?
Go right up here. Anyway, we decided to test this for ourselves.
The test works like this. In front of a participant, there are two chests. One holds a golden triangle, the other is empty. The goal is to find the triangle. Our host, Matt Monroe, will know the location of the triangles and will be randomly assigned to lie or tell the truth about its location. Each participant should have a 50-50 chance of success, but we'll see if that holds up.
So my job here is to try to help convince you which box to choose. However, I may have been instructed to lie to you.
Okay.
So today, right now, I'm going to instruct you, because I make decisions left to right, that the triangle will be in the left box.
Okay. I believe it's in the right box.
You believe it's in the right box?
Yep.
So congratulations, you saw right through me.
Yep.
That was well done. That was well done. This time I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay.
The triangle, this time, is located on my left in this box.
Okay. Do I have one? Yep.
Very good. The triangle at this time is in the box to my right.
Okay. I believe you this time.
You believe me?
I do.
The first participant got everything right, so I began to get worried. Was Matt too easy to see through?
I picked a card, and I can tell you right now, the triangle, this time, is in this box here.
I'm going to say yes.
Go ahead and open it up.
All right. I don't see a triangle.
Well, it's still early,
It's
so we're on round number 2.
All right.
First one you didn't get correct, but this
Okay.
one I think you're going to get correct.
Okay.
The triangle is in this box. Would you say it's in the box?
Yes.
Open the box, Scott.
All right.
Sorry, Scott.
Now where do I go home?
We have one more try.
All right.
Again. 3 in a row. Well,
Yes.
we're at the final guess. And so far, you're 0 for 2. You
Yes.
pretty confident on this one?
No. So I'm going to go 0 for 3.
I think you are.
Okay?
And the reason is because this box contains the triangle this time.
I was just figuring that there was no way the guy was going to hit me up with the same box 3 times. I had to give him 1 ounce of confidence. I'm going to believe you again.
Scott, open the box.
I didn't think somebody do that to me.
Turns out he could lie just fine. But now I think it's time we turn up the heat.
Good afternoon, how are you? Good, yourself?
Good. My name's Matt.
Matt and Bill.
Hey, Bill. Very nice to meet you.
My name's Bill DeWitt. I'm the detective here at Grand Valley State University's Police Department. I was with the Ottawa County Sheriff's Department for 26 years. Spent 4 years in the United States Air Force as a law enforcement specialist. That's where I got my first taste of law enforcement.
There's a triangle in one of the 2 boxes. And I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to tell you that the triangle right now is in this box here to my right.
Okay. Now, with that in mind, I know that you got a chance to look at a card before you said which box.
I did.
Could you tell me which card you chose this time?
I drew a truth card.
Okay, Matt. Is that the truth that you did draw a truth card?
It is the truth.
That is the truth?
Yes.
All right. And I'm supposed to believe that? And tell me why I should believe that you did draw a truth card.
Well, because I'm a truthful guy, and I'm telling you the truth, that in fact I picked a truth card, and that triangle sits in this box right here at this point.
All right. At this point, we'll say it's in that box, if you're that truthful of a man.
Go ahead, let's see.
Very good, Matt.
Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
Well done. Hi, Bill. Welcome back.
Well, yeah,
I
nice
think
to
we have
see
some
you
kind of
again.
synergy going. We're 1 for 1. We're doing very well. Very
That's
well.
good.
Very well. So let's try to go 2 for 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The triangle is in this box right here.
Okay. And so then we switch box with the triangle, you're saying?
I'm saying we switch box, and at this point,
Let me ask you, Matt, did you open this box?
I did
Since
not.
I left? You have not opened that box?
I did
since you
not.
left? Okay. Then we're going to say it's in this box.
Okay. Go ahead and open that.
Okay.
Remember, I didn't.
Okay. Good point.
And this time, the triangle is to my right in this box here, Bill.
Okay, so we're back to the original box. Who was the person that helped you out last time?
It was a staff member here that helped me.
And that staff member helped again this time. Obviously, you have not touched the triangle
Have
yourself.
not.
Did you choose the same card as you did last time?
I did.
And the last time you chose a truth
The
card?
truth.
That's right.
Correct.
Well, the first time you did
Sure.
tell me the truth, and you said that was the box that was in. So
Correct.
you chose the truth card the first time. The second time, you showed me the box that was in, and it was actually in that box.
It was.
So you had to choose the truth card there. You did not lie to me on that.
I did not.
And this time, you actually saw the staff member that helped you last time, put it in this other box, correct?
Yes,
And you have told me that you did choose a truth card this time, right?
that is correct.
Is anything that I've just asked you about a lie?
If the suspect is going to make up a lie, the detective can think to himself or herself, okay, what they're saying now is not consistent with what I know to be true.
So a lot of times the truth comes from inside, from that individual, in my opinion, not from me. It's just me trying to figure out what the key is to unlock that truth.
No.
It's not. Then we're going to go with this box again.
Open it up.
There it is. In.
Congratulations.
Very good. Thank you. Even honest people sometimes do show deception, and it's just trying to figure out whether or not they would do that, maybe through a line of questioning.
He blew me away. First off, I felt like I was being interrogated, and that certainly would make sense due to who he was. I didn't expect him to ask the questions he asked, but my response and being honest, I think, came across to him, and he made a logical decision. I was actually sweating during his line of questioning. I broke into a sweat because I was so nervous that he put me on the spot. And to tell the truth or to lie to him was extremely difficult.
In the end, the detective got through to the truth. You saw the extent of luck, 0 out of 3 or 3 out of 3. But the detective got 2 out of 3. And something tells me that wasn't an accident. What he established through a simple line of questioning gave him more information than the two others combined. Unlike the others, he wasn't making a 50-50 choice.
Hey, Ben, we're here.
Another potential strategy to tell if people are lying, which is if you are trying to detect a lie and you have some information about the truth, right? So in a kind of situation in which a detective is interrogating a suspect who they believe is lying, the detective may have some evidence that they know, right? They may know this person's fingerprints were on the doorknob or they weren't. The detective would not tell the suspect everything they know at the beginning. Get the suspect to talk first.
I do believe interview interrogation is something that each individual has their own methods of working. There might be a baseline that we all start with, but you got to find out what works for you and how you communicate the best with people in order to get the truth. What works for me may not work for the next officer down the road.
And if the suspect is going to make up a lie, the detective can think to himself or herself, okay, what they're saying now is not consistent with what I know to be true. So then later you can dole out evidence bit by bit and say, well, okay, you know, you said that you weren't at this house at all. Now that I've gotten you to say that, I'm going to tell you that I know that your fingerprints are on the doorknob, so we know you were at this house. And then the person has to try to sort of shift and adjust their story to say, okay, now my lie has to incorporate this new bit of information that I wasn't planning on, so I have to try to invent a new story on the fly, and the details may change. And so that's potentially a way that you can catch someone. And it's not by their demeanor or with a polygraph, but it's basically by poking at their story to see if their story changes in important kinds of ways. Yeah, and I should say none of these are perfect, right? None of these are the flawless way of telling if someone's lying or not. They are ways that you can move above chance. And chance is normally where we are in terms of lying.
Sometimes 50-50 takes you right where you want to go. But sometimes, you end up right back where you started. We learned that physical cues to deception have no basis in fact, and even the best strategies can fail if even a detail is overlooked. So when there's no way to tell for sure between what is true and what is not, well, there lies the fundamentals of deception.